हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू सेकेंड इनिंग्स। और यहाँ पर हम अभी भी गुजरात टाइटंस के साथ हैं। और क्या जीटी 125 रन डिफेंड कर पाएगा? सो देखते हैं गाइस। और ये आसान तो नहीं है बट ट्राई करेंगे गाइस। आप देख सकते हैं स्कोर कार्ड क्या है। तो गाइस शुरू करते हैं। स्टार्ट करते हैं। और सो फील्डिंग सेट करते हैं गाइस। और फील्डिंग थोड़ा क्लोज रखना होगा स्टार्टिंग में। स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ ये थोड़ा इधर रखते हैं कि इससे थोड़ा पास में होते हैं यहाँ पर। इसे यहाँ और ये ठीक है। बट ये फील्डर को थोड़ा यहाँ लाते हैं पास में। चलेगा, इसी फील्डिंग सेट करते हैं।
The captain
और
making
अब
some
देखते हैं।
adjustments to the field here.
सो गाइस कमेंट
Here
करिए
we
क्या
go.
हम
Coming in for the
डिफेंड कर
first
पाएंगे।
ball. As on the side of bowling slightly
पहला ही बॉल
fuller.
चाह रहा है।
He's been put away.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
चलिए गाइस, ये ओवर का दूसरा
Can he come
बॉल
back
करते
with
हैं।
a dot ball?
Finds the
ये तो
fielder
सही
with
हो
that
गया।
shot.
हाँ,
Over
ये
the
फिर से
infield, a
4
cracking
रन
shot.
या बचा पाएंगे गाइस। सामने इसने पैर तो टच कर दिया है फील्डर ने। पैर टच हो गया था फिर भी 4 रन नहीं थे।
Glanced
फिर
away
से
nicely,
बैकफुट
but
पे खेल
fine
रहे।
short, fine leg. Doesn't beat the infield.
So ये आखिरी बॉल इस ओवर का।
Good shot.
चलिए सी हो गया।
Beauty. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royals are 5 for none. Khan, the left-arm pace bowler, has come
Arshad
into the
Khan आया
attack
है
from the
bowling के
stadium
लिए।
end.
एक विकेट।
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
देखते हैं, ये है दूसरा बॉल इस ओवर का और ये वाइट।
Dicewell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Power and precision in that shot.
Threaded it
फील्डर
through
थोड़ा सा इस तरफ आना
brilliantly.
चाहिए था।
All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler...
देखते हैं। थोड़ा इधर लाते हैं।
can respond.
A few moves made in the field.
क्या कैच ले सकते हैं? अरे तो 6 हो
Well,
गया।
enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
ये फिर से एक
Still
वाइड हो
phoning
गया
in on their
गाइस।
lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's been smacked away.
Straight forward.
Stop that.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
ये बार-बार कैच छोड़ रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा और आगे आना चाहिए था, थोड़ा सा क्लिक।
Massive outside edge. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Good shot. Beauty.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Siraj will just want to forget that ever happened.
That could be 6 now.
Surely time for a change. Khan from the stadium end.
Might look to go big again here. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edge, but it drops safely. Couldn't get it through the field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Six last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Khan pulls out. Dead ball. End of the over. 9 off it. The Royals are 46 for none.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
This could be trouble. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Could be close. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
आखिरकार विकेट गिरता हुआ बहुत देर के बाद ड्रॉप कैचेस भी हुए नाइस.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
He's got their tail up.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 53 for 1.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Edged.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
And another no ball.
ये दूसरा नो बॉल है guys.
Where the crease is.
नो बॉल नहीं होना चाहिए था
Nicely settled on the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah.
That's gone fine. May well be 4.
वैभव सूर्यवंशी अच्छा खेलते हैं.
And good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Khan is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Massive outside edge. Gujarat managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Siraj from the pavilion end. Edge, amazing delivery. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges.
So guys, एक और विकेट जाता हुआ मोहम्मद सिराज वापस विकेट लेते हुए.
Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one.
Glanced away.
So क्या जीटी रोक पाएगी 126 पे. निवियान पर आगे स्ट्राइक पे. देखते हैं गाइस.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
drilled that one away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Eight runs added in that over. The Royals are 72 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Might look to go big again here.
No. Terrible shot. Khan has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. but it drops safely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Brilliant diving stop. Completion of another enjoyable over. It's just superb bowling. 2 wickets taken and the batters just can't get going. Syed Kishore, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
How will the bowler respond?
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Gujarat has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Good shot, a beauty.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Missed it. That was a chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Massive chance. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The bowler looks really confident. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Massive outside edge. The Royals weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, And this run chase looks secure.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Sai Kishore will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Four runs square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Royals are 106 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Sai Kishore from the stadium end. outside, but straight to mid-wicket. Perfect, right out of the middle, and blames that one to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Drops safely. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs out of there. The Royals, 114 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That was a lovely shot. Got down low and times the sweep brilliantly. Fully deserved boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Square driving through the gap. Classic shot for four.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Royals are 124 for 6. Sai Kishore from the stadium end. Edge, amazing delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Just 2 to win.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Hasaranga, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend.
The Tech to put up more of a fight though. In the end, a very comprehensive victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.